Bonjour, you sexy son of a bitches. My name is Scott Cooper. This is my band. We're gonna have a goddamn good time. I can tell you that right now. By looking at you guys, I can tell you that. Thank you so much for coming out. My time right here, you know, is running out. My days right here, you know, they're numbered now. I need to go alone or find my way back home. My time right here, you know, is running out. Well, I might go away this year. When I get back, I always know you'll be the key to my friends and I. You're a beacon of light. You're a signal from your stationary satellite. I started playing guitar when I was about 15 years old in high school. Some friends of mine, we'd pick up, I was really into punk rock and skateboarding, and it was really direct. I was into metal, and we just started learning bar chords and trying to learn the songs of the bands that we liked. And once I went off to school, a lot of people that I played music with kind of went their separate ways and did different things or got interested in different things. But I became much more interested in the actual creative process of writing and doing stuff like that. So I played in a couple bands off in college and just sort of got a real taste for writing. And then again, the same sort of thing, people's lives were changing and doing other things, and I still wanted to keep doing music. So I realized that I could do it by myself. I wasn't a very good singer for a long time. But I was writing a lot of songs. It was my plan that maybe I could sell songs or start a publishing thing and sell them to other artists to sing. So I just kept doing it, despite my friends pleading that maybe I shouldn't be the one singing my songs, and maybe I was a pretty good writer, but I should definitely get someone else to sing the song of it. I compromise between our bodies and the wine. We compromise. I just really love the process. I love writing, and I never really found anybody that I clicked with as a singer to sing my songs. So I just kept doing it and just sort of realized what I could do and figured out my strengths and figured out how to do it. It's just singing has a lot to do with just confidence more than anything. So it was a long road to figure out that I could actually present my songs in a way that I thought was interesting, or at least, you know, of a quality that people would actually pay to come and see me play them or something. So then I just started making albums myself, and just because I love doing it, and the rest sort of kind of falls into place. And the funny roundabout about these sort of things is that I'm not a fancy singer. I'm a really simple singer, but I get comments now about my voice before I get comments about anything else, which is a really funny roundabout thing to have the thing be the barrier to actually making music was my voice, and now I'm making music and it seems to be the thing that people react to before anything else. So it's sort of funny how those things work out, and it's kind of a testament to just keep doing what you think you want to do, or because you love doing it, and hopefully something good will come out of it, or at least you can satisfy yourself, you know. So. just really like, it sounds cliche, but I just really like human beings. I like honesty. I like people, regardless of the medium that they make art, painters, or even just, I like people, even just an honest trades guy, some guy that lays flooring and he's just really proud about how, like the process. People that are unfiltered. It's like you meet a lot of people. Music is a really precious thing, and it's like I was saying before, people are kind of guarded with their feelings, and it's sort of, they compensate through music. And it's really refreshing to me just to meet somebody that's unfiltered. And I may not even necessarily agree with what they're talking about or identify with what they're talking about, but I love it when someone's just hanging raw emotion out. That's what really inspires me. Someone that would write something or sing a line that just sort of, it's so bare and raw that it's kind of like you almost wince. Like that's kind of what I want to get to, the point where like there's this unpretentious communication. And so when you see someone that makes a film, someone that makes music, and it's just so clearly a human being doing something, making a statement, expressing themselves, I just, that does it for me fully. This record was the longest record. It took the longest for me to make of any of my recordings. I was putting out albums every couple of years, and then I ended up having a child and moving away from Toronto up here. And the idea was that I would make music that wouldn't wake up the sleeping baby, or wake the giant, or wake the demon, so to speak. And so I started writing. That's where sort of the light went off for me, that I could present these songs that I'd been writing in a really quiet, delicate way, almost like just singing directly to someone, and use that sort of lullaby thing that I would use for my child, but in terms of like just presenting the songs in a similar way. Would you wait here by my side till the morning turns to night, until I'm sleeping, until I'm quiet? If this is the way it's supposed to be, then an answer or sign we'll see. There will come a light. It was a bit of a process, but I feel really good about it. I feel like this is the most comfortable and direct thing I've ever done, and the most creatively satisfying thing I've ever done. A big part of being up here is I feel a lot more isolated, and in a way it just kind of made me careless about, you know, in the city there's just this constant influence. I was playing a lot of shows, and people would come to the shows, and I like this song, and I don't like that song, and there's so much feedback, which is amazing, but at the same time, it kind of confuses what you're trying to do. You're like, well, if I make this, maybe people won't like it, and worrying a little bit too much about what people might think about it, rather than just, you know, satisfying yourself creatively. It sounds dumb, because of course you're going to take a project on and try to satisfy yourself creatively, but it's a long process. It's very subjective, and there's lots of stuff to think about. So in this regard, I didn't really care at all. I just wanted to make the record that I've really wanted to make for about 10 years, and finally was able to do that. So really happy with it. I just love to end my shows with everybody singing, and I did this in Toronto and it went off awesome. So I want everyone to sing, but I just thought I'd call a few special friends up to help me with this one. We will teach you, I promise. Hang tight. Hang on, dudes, hang on. So it's goodbye to the city, even though she's been kind to me. I mean, rarely something makes it through. To me, it's almost like when something mainstream comes out that's really beautiful, it's almost a miracle that you're like, wow, somebody, that director or whoever produced those things actually had some clout and power, because rarely does that stuff actually happen. in those mediums because they get their focus grouped and they're just cut off at the knees to make sure that it's meeting this demographic or whatever, right? It's heavy. So we're left to be dudes making film and music that hopefully is meaningful, but if you're thinking about getting rich, I mean, that's the wrong motivation.
Alleyways, parking lots, found these tiny lovely moments in a place that shoot me up. Whoever playing the tambourine back there is pretty good. I like it. We lost it. This is goodbye to the city. Ain't nothing like going home. This is goodbye to the city. Ain't nothing like going home. There 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 ain't nothing like going home. Spark it down. Thank you guys so very, very much for coming out. Grab a CD, grab some vinyl, say hello, hang out, grab a drink. Thank you guys. My name's Scott Cooper. This is our Motley Crew.
One more for Scott Cooper, everybody.
Thank you. Dean Driar, Adam Warner, Rob Zoppel. Thanks everyone. Take care.
He's a funny guy.
Well, we'll get back to that instead of answering the same one again over.